أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم أفرغ قلبنا بحب العلم رب زدني علما رب زدني علما رب زدني علما. My very, very dear, dedicated, passionate learners of Quran, my dear brothers and sisters, I welcome you all. I congratulate you for becoming part of this blessed journey and say Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is such a blessing to be sitting for a class for which the Prophet of Allah said, خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ تَعَلَّمَ الْقُرْآنَ وَعَلَّمَهُ. The best amongst you is the one who learns Quran and teaches it. And Alhamdulillah, we are going to be part of this blessed journey. So today, we are starting our first lesson. And this lesson is of the course Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, and designed by Dr. Abdulaziz Abdul Rahim. And inshallah, in this lesson, once we end this lesson, we will learn 13 new words. 10 plus 3, 13 new words. And these 13 words come in Quran more than 7,000 times. So I would say just 1 hour of sitting, sometime in life, you make an investment of very little amount and you earn a lot. Imagine this investment, just 1 hour, and you will be learning in one sitting 7,248 words of Quran. You will be able to translate them at your own, inshallah. So I would like you to sit with complete devotion, dedication, and focus so that now the syllabus of the course, it was shown yesterday, but for our newcomers, I'm showing it again. It is very easy. Salah, all the salah from Adhan, which you hear every day, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. So from Qiyam, Surah Fatiha, Ruku, Sujud, Tashahhud, Durood, all these, supplications and invocations. And 6 short surahs of Quran, which normally each one of us knows very well. Surah Asr, Kafirun, Nasr, Ikhlas, Falak, and Nas. And then very short 4 duas or supplications. Rabbi zidni ilma, we all know it. Bismillahi Allahumma ja'alni min at-tawwabin wa ja'alni min al-mutatahhirin. Allahumma a'inni ala zikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadatik. So that's what our syllabus is. I'm sure you all know it. So we know 50% of it already, what we are going to learn. And so with the help of this syllabus, we are going to learn the 40,000 plus words of Quran. What are the objectives of the course? Number 1, the most important one, to understand Quran in an easy way. This book has been with us. We have been reading it. We have been passionately reading it. But Allah wants us to understand it. Allah wants us to apply this book, bring it in our life. So brother and sister, it is not possible if we do not understand it. And tell me, could there be any other way, easy way for learning any worldly course? A very simple worldly course in a university requires 48 hours of face-to-face teaching, at least. Then lots of study at home, preparing assignments, taking tuitions, guidebooks, and then you pass the course. Imagine Allah has made it so easy that within 20 hours of face-to-face sitting, some little effort at home, and working on yourself in an interesting manner, you will learn 41,111 words of Quran, which is more than 50% words of Quran, which I showed you is the total count is 78,000. So the next objective is to understand Salah, inshallah. And once we understand Salah, we will definitely have a better link with our Allah, with our Creator. And the course will help to make our Salah effective. How? When we know what is being said to us, and when we know how are we responding and what we are requesting from Allah, of course our Salah will be great. And when we are listening that Allah is warning us, so we'll have khushu. And when we listen that we are being given the good news about the heavens and Allah's blessings, we will have khuzu and we will be more involved and more motivated to offer salah. And then one of the objectives of the course is we develop a better relation with this book, not a relationship of plain reading, but a relationship of living by Quran. Inshallah, Quran will become part of our life in every aspect of our life, and then to strengthen faith and do good deeds. That's what Quran commands us to, improving our character, improving our ethics and manners. Even if after reading Quran every day, I do not stop lying, I do not stop cheating, I do not stop uh, envying, and I do not stop uh, misstating, then what is the use of it? So inshallah, during this course, we will also improve ourselves, strengthen our faith, improve our character and our ethics. And these days, everybody likes buy one, get one free. So do you like it? Well, we all love it. So, there is also something for you. Bonus treat. You also learn additionally 100 Arabic conversation sentences within the same time. No additional time, no additional effort is required from you. So these are the 6 objectives of this course, inshallah. And now I will show these to you on the last day of the course to check whether we have achieved them or not. So moving forward now, as I said earlier, we will learn 232 words in this course, which come in Quran 41,000 times. So inshallah, let's begin our first lesson. And our first lesson is very easy. As Quran says, and Allah commands us in Quran, before reciting Quran, we must say ta'awwuz. And ta'awwuz, we are going to start with the ta'awwuz. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Now, before I come to the lesson, let me explain to you the methodology. How are we going to do it? Whenever I'll show you a slide, in the first row, there will be Arabic text given. So we will listen to it or we recite it. The second row would have the running translation, word for word translation. And then additionally on every slide, we will show you the explanation of words. So word by word explanation will come. So this is how we will go. We will be explaining these 3 rows separately to you. So let's begin the first lesson. And as I said, ta'awwuz had to be done first. So let's study it first. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. I seek refuge in Allah from Shaitan, the outcast. Now, let's look at it one by one, word by word. Now, my request to you all is, if you have already memorized some translation, please keep it there for a side and now focus on the way we study it, because we are going to take help from it and learn many other words of Quran. So the first word is auzu. Auzu means I seek refuge. Auzu, I seek refuge. I seek protection. Now, can you see this tip here? Tip. The first letter of auzu, Hamza, and I of English, they are of the same shapes. So easy for us to remember. Auzu, I seek refuge. I seek protection. I seek refuge. I seek protection. So we will say it out in such a way and so many times that you learn it during the class. So now everybody repeat it. Auzu, I seek refuge. I seek protection. And I've just given you a tip to remember it well. Now, this number given here with the words, you'll see some numbers given also, some digits. So the digit given here, this 7, it will show how many times this word appears in Quran. You don't need to memorize it. You don't need to do that labor. It's not required, but just for your motivation, that how many words you have learned. So auzu itself comes in Quran 7 times, but the next word billahi, let's move to that now. Auzu billahi. But before coming to billah, let's understand the auzu. The concept from this is whenever we start anything in life, safety comes first. Could you please put your mics on off? So uh, these mics do a damage to your, flow of the talk. So I was talking about the safety first. You know, the whenever we do anything, even if you are, the moment you start driving your car, you're supposed to buckle up, fasten your seat belt. Similarly, when you go to the any engineering setup, they give you a safety hat, sometimes gloves. Why? Because your protection is very important. So for even reciting Quran, our protection is very important. So Allah has guided us that when you even start my book, start with A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajeem, Billahi. Now the word Billah comes in Quran 2550 times. This word is composed of two words, be and Allah. Be and Allah. And here we also learn a rule. Arabic words are composed of two or more than two words. So then is Billah, be and Allah, in Allah. So A'udhu Billahi, I seek refuge in Allah. I seek protection in Allah. Min. Min comes in Quran 2500 times almost, which means from. Min, from. Now, billahi, be and Allah, in Allah, min, from. 5,000 words of Quran. I really wish I had been at my home and had my, Musaf copy with me, because I always feel very delighted and happy. In one sitting, you learn 5,000 words. So when you open the Musaf, on every page you see min. So you're coming close to the book, right? So, wherever you see the min, you know the meanings of it. So you can say it out. So min, from. A'udhu billahi minash shaitan. From who? From ash-shaitan. So when we break it down, it is al and shaitan. When it is together, according to Arabic reading formula, we say ash-shaitan, al. Al makes it special, the, and al also gives it a meaning of all, every type of shaitan, every shaitan, all. Al. Shaitan, we all know, shaitan, Iblis, who is always after us. Shaitan, the plural of shaitan is shayateen and comes in Quran 88 times. Shaitan, shayateen. So who is shaitan and shayateen? Then it has been defined in the next word, which is ar-rajim. When we read it, we say ar-rajim. We don't pronounce lam, l, as per Arabic formula. But when we break it down and say it separately, we say al and rajim. Al is again makes it, a proper noun, and also gives it it gives it the meaning of a connecting word. So ash-shaitan is the one who is rajim. Okay, this alif lam connects it to the shaitan. Ash-shaitan. Shaitan is the rajim. Rajim means outcast. Now, rajim is a little different word. How do we remember this? Now, if I ask you a question, do you think shaitan is close to Allah's rahmah? Tell me. Answer me in the chat box. Yes, no. Is he close to Allah's rahmah? No, of course not. MashaAllah. So, Brother Atif, Sister Akiba, Fatima, Maryam, Javeria, Sister Brother Hashim, Hadiza, Muhammad Akram, Sawabara, Taslimat, Airo, Shabina, and so all of you are telling me no. Of course not. Shaitan is not close to Allah's rahmah. He's away from it. So the one, Rajim, is the one who is outcast, rejected, away from Allah's mercy. So now remember the meanings of the Rajim, outcast. Okay, so this is a useful tip and trick for you to remember the meanings. Remember the context. Shaitan is away from Allah's rahmah and mercy, so he is ar-Rajim. The meanings of the words are Rajim, the outcast, the one who is rejected, one who is away from Allah's mercy. All right? So, Alhamdulillah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek refuge, billahi, in Allah, min, from, shaitan, ar-rajim, who is the outcast. Okay? Alhamdulillah. Now, you remember I said, whatever we will study in this course, we will be applying this model on it. And this model will make it easy for us to fulfill all the objectives of the course. So I'll take a few minutes first to explain to you this model, and then we will apply it, inshallah, today. And in the future classes, you will be, inshallah, doing it yourself mostly, but I will also be helping you. Now, whenever we will recite any verse of Quran or we will translate it, the first step will be, of course, study, the way we have just done the study now. After study, we will visualize, we will imagine, okay, that situation. Now, for example, this shaitan is all around us. Now, I'll go to that example, but let me give you a more easier example. Let's imagine there is fire all around me or all around you. It's all fire. There is no way for you to escape. Now, you've learned there is fire and you're going to die or you're going to be burned. Now, I have a feeling. What do you notice? There is a heavy rainfall. So, feel that. What would happen? The fire will, of course, go away and you'll be liberated. Similarly, whatever verse we will study, we'll say what the verse says. We will imagine that. We will have a feeling how Allah protects us. Having done that, of course, whatever we will study and apply, we will pray. Ask Allah's help for us. And nothing happens without Allah's help. And once we'll pray to Allah, we'll make dua, we will then evaluate ourselves. Are we changing? Are we doing things differently, or are we following the same path? And then we will make a plan for change. Let's say if I feel I'm still telling a lie, I'm still using my cell phone for the wrong things, and this happens because of certain friends and because I am free and doing nothing, so I'll make a plan. No. I need to make good friends. I need to change my friends also. I need to make sure I go for prayer. I need to make sure my cell phone does not waste my time and my skills and abilities. This life is very, very valuable. Every minute of this life has to be lived purposefully. And then you will propagate. You will tell others also, whatever you will learn in this course and during the learning of the various verses. So that's how we will be applying this model. Now let's apply this here now. First of all, Allah is high up in the sky, but He's very close to us. He even knows that what we think. So we will recite it with the firm belief that Allah is responding to our request. Because the shaitan is the biggest and most dangerous enemy. His experience? It is unmatched. He has the experience of making people slip from the time of the first man and the first prophet of Allah Adam alayhi salam. He made him slip in the Jannah. We cannot be smarter than the prophets of Allah. So, because Shaitan told Allah, he will attack us from the right and the left, from the front and the back. So he's after us. He's envious, and there is no way that we can change him. If we have somebody who is not happy with us, we can offer him some gift. We can invite him to our place, take him for food, ask somebody to please convince him, and we can be good.
I'm not.
We can do some negotiations. You can do nothing of this sort with Shaitan. We don't see him. We cannot hit him. We cannot kill him. We cannot convince him to be good. Then what? Now, for such a dangerous being, what is the solution? It is terrifying. But Allah is very Kareem. He's so Rahim. He gave us a very simple solution. And that is ta'awuz. Say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. And inshallah, we will be protected. That's how it is. As I said, there is fire all around us. And then it rains. And we say, oh, we are protected. Alhamdulillah. This fire is not going to touch us. So Shaitan, in fact, disobeyed Allah. He was thrown away from Allah's mercy. He's the regime. And he wants us all to become like him. Okay? And now this is on us. How do we save ourselves? Okay? And so the moment you say ta'awuz, we will inshallah be protected from this insecurity and danger. So we all have Shaitan with us all the time, at home, in office, in the bazaar and market. So we have to have a continuous war with him. We have to save ourselves. So that saving ourselves, safety first, is the first habit of every successful person in the war against Shaitan. So, Auzu, I seek refuge, safety first. We will, inshallah, be learning over this course 12 wonderful habits of a successful person. And I tell you, inshallah, if you develop these habits, you will not only be successful as a Muslim, you will be successful as a human being, you will be successful as a professional. So these are going to be helpful for you in every aspect of life, everywhere. Okay, so that's how we have to apply this model. With this, we come to the end of this lesson, first part of today's lesson. And now is going to be your time. I will be inviting you, some of you, of course, one by one, to read it out for me, Arabic, then English translation, and then I'll ask you a couple of questions. The one who will raise hand and will unmute and answer me will be doing it live. All others are requested to please, wherever you are sitting, you say it loud enough that you hear yourself. Okay? You understand methodology? Okay. It's very important. Remember, you have to say it loud enough that you listen yourself. Don't miss out this. So I take first of all Sister Samira Bashir. Yes, sister.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I seek refuge in Allah from Shaitan the outcast.
MashaAllah. Excellent, sister. Everyone say it now. Wherever you're sitting, everyone read the Arabic. Say out the English.
أعوذ بالله
من الشيطان الرجيم. I seek refuge in Allah from Shaitan the outcast.
Allah
Seek
from
refuge in
Allah
Allah
from
Shaitan. I seek refuge in Allah, Shaitan the outcast.
MashaAllah.
In Allah from Shaitan
MashaAllah. Now, okay. All right. I will take now Brother Brother Abdul Rahman from Sri Lanka. Brother Abdul Rahman, please unmute yourself and tell me how many parts of Billahi. Brother Abdul Rahman, please unmute. Your mic is muted.
2.
Okay. Please, brothers and sisters, kindly follow the instructions so that we go smooth. I'm requesting Brother Abdul Rahman. He has raised hand. This is his turn. He can unmute and he will let me know, first of all. Okay, I think he's finding it difficult. Sister Shabina Ali.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
7 times.
Wa alaikum assalam, sister. Sister, how many parts of Billahi?
2 parts. B
How would you break it?
B for in and Allahi is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
MashaAllah. Excellent. Sister, what is the meaning of min?
From. Sorry, I was saying in Urdu.
From. I understand.
Yeah. From.
Great, mashallah.
From.
Excellent. Very well said. Now, okay, brothers and sisters. So with this now we take break here. And after 1 minute break, we will inshallah start our grammar part, rather a practice part, where inshallah we will be taking, doing lots of actions, inshallah, and lots of your involvement as well. By the way, during the break, I will also give you a chance for asking live questions, maybe 2-3 live questions. So just give me a minute. Let me fetch my water. And then inshallah, I'll take your questions, right? Just a minute. All right. Yes, this is Exumi 2302. Is there any question? And if you could kindly write your name here rather than your phone ID. Please unmute. Whoever is the brother and sister on this ID. Well, okay.
Assalamu alaikum, it's me. My name is Tosi.
Wa alaikum assalam, sister. Yes.
I just need to know because this is my second class. Yesterday, I've attended the class and I was overwhelmed by the kind of response that you have received. And Alhamdulillah, as I can see, there are too many people, those who are keen enough to participate. And I hope that it will continue, inshallah, in days to come. My question is that how often will we be tested? I just need to be knowing, though we have reached to a certain age, but the phobia of being tested is never going to go away. I know probably it's a little childish to you, but for me at least, for my peace of mind, if you can answer that question. Thank you.
Well, sister, you're very right, and that's human nature. We all feel a burden for the testing. But, well, what I can tell you is it's going to be very different. It's interesting. It's interactive. It's just a little form which you'll receive on your cell phone. Okay. So inshallah, we will be sending you, by the way, the first. May I request? I understand the recitation is important. If you could please mute your mics. So, sister, what was I talking about? Yeah, inshallah, we are going to send you the first homework and just do it and you'll enjoy it. And I'm sure you're going to get rid of your fear of pressure of the assessments. Okay. And by the way, for doing your homeworks, you could look at anywhere. You could look at the book, You can watch video again. You can read the PDF files. We'll be sending you that also. So inshallah, no worries. Next is Rashid Caps Malik. Brother, if you could also tell me how to pronounce your name properly. Yes, unmute. It's your turn now. And we need to move forward as well. Yes, brother. Do you have a question, or if not, I think we'll just move forward. Perfect. So let's now begin our practice session. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Please. Yes, brother. Okay. So, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Inshallah, in this session, we will be doing some very interesting things, learning about grammar and improving our vocabulary about Quran, inshallah. So today's lesson is going to be lots of fun. To make it simple, fun, easy, Allah has blessed us to develop TPI. TPI is the total physical interaction. What? Total physical interaction. TPI. We will be using it. What is TPI? It is using all your senses, your physical parts, your ears, your eyes, your brain, voice, hand, heart, everything. For what? For learning the book of Allah. What a blessed use, what a beautiful use of, all these senses and our body parts for the learning the book of Allah. Now, what does this idea come from? Actually, let me give you a common day-to-day example. I receive a call from a friend who tells me, I've reached somewhere close to your home. Please guide me how to come to your house. Now I tell him, okay, from that big mosque, take 7 kilometers straight. Okay. And after 7 kilometers, take your right. And after taking that right, there will be a roundabout. Take, another 1 kilometer and you'll reach, the second cut. From there, take a U-turn and then take a downland. Why am I using my hands while the person is only listening to me? He's not watching me. Why am I using my hands? Any answers? I'm waiting in the chat box, please. Why do you think? Okay, Sister Shabina says this is how our brain works. Sister Dureshawar says it's memory. Okay. So somebody says impulse, natural reflex. Okay. It's natural. All right. Every sense is connected. It's thought. This aids in concentration. Yeah, please remember, it's not by chance. It's not that I'm doing something unnecessary. These actions are helping my brain to connect to all those pathways. It's connecting actually the map for me, So similarly, we will be, inshallah, doing different actions to connect our learning of Quranic words with our brain and ourselves so that we remember it well. So inshallah, we will be doing it in the same manner. So our brain will be helping us and our hands will get connected to it. And we will do it in 7 different ways. For example, what? Hear it and see it, think it, say it, and show it. We will be actually doing some actions with our hands, which will be showing, and then love it. There could be nothing better than learning of Quran where our heart should be fully involved. And lastly, do it together. So I always say, if your family members, friends, colleagues, neighbors, children, parents, they are sitting with you, nothing better than that. This is great to do this course together with the family members. Each one of you should be learning. And that should be the beauty and culture of Muslim families, learning Quran together, sitting together, talking about Quran, learning its meanings. And these will be the blessed sittings. So, inshallah, these are the different actions we'll do. Now, I'm going to do these actions. Please look at me, do with me. So, what we will do is we will be hear it, see it, think it, say it, show it, the actions which we will do, love it, and do it together, and do it together. So, similarly, I hope you are moving your hands. Okay. I hope you are not acting like a statue. No, please don't do that. We are doing it all for learning Quran. Yeah. Though there were, some actions which you've been doing when you were young on the roads or the street corners. So those were not the good actions you did. These are the blessed actions which you are going to practice here in the class and do it and learn Quran with the help of them. Okay. Now, so through TPI, we will be doing extremely useful things, meaning with one action, we will learn what is this? Is it masculine or feminine? Is it a present? Is it plural or singular? Is it future or past? Or is it, passive voice or active voice? All these things will be learned through an action. Okay. So please do it with me. Some people would say, oh, I cannot move my hands. I am very old. I didn't have my food. No, 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 no. You have to be active and be ready to do it. Let me show its benefit to you all and do a little demonstration. And please, during this demonstration, those who were present yesterday, they are requested to please give chance to the ones who are those who are new today with us. So we'll see how quickly they pick it up, whether they are able to take this challenge or not. Right? So let me show myself to make it easy for everyone to see the actions for this part. Yep, this is here. So brothers and sisters, especially our new entrants today, I have a few questions to ask you. If I say my right hand is for masculine gender or for the male, what will be my left hand for? Tell me in the chat box. Very right, Sister Zahra, Brother Ahmad, Sister Shadia, Sister Aisha, Zainab. Of course, it is for female. Of course, it is for female. Yeah. MashaAllah. Okay. Now, very right. Agree. If I say my one finger is for singular, one finger, what do you think my more fingers are for? Plural, of course. But imagine I'm giving you some information and you are giving me information back. So I'm giving you 50%, 50% you are giving me. This is how inshallah will work in this course. Your brain should be ready to respond. You should bring information from your own domains. Okay. Now, third question. When we talk in our life, we talk about somebody, we talk about with someone, or we talk about ourselves, right? That's what we do. Now, let's say if I point towards this side, I'm talking about someone who is away. Now, what if I point here? What do you think? Who am I talking with? With somebody who is right in front of me, you, because right now you are all in front of me. If I point like this, who am I talking about? Self, of course. Good, mashallah. You're going good. You're intelligent people. You understand questions well and you respond to them. Great. Okay. Now, I am going to speak up some Arabic words and I will do an action also. Remember, you said this is the masculine. You said singular, plural. This side for someone away, not present here. This for someone here. Okay. Now, I'm going to speak up an Arabic word. I want you to use your brain and let me know its meanings yourself. Whether or not you have heard this word earlier, rather, I would suggest and request those who have not heard and those who do not know the meanings of this word, they should try first. So others are requested to please give them chance. Now, the Arabic word with this action I'm saying is huwa. Huwa. I want you to please write in the chat box, sister. Let everybody's brain think. My request to you all is we should help all our brothers and sisters learn. Yeah, please give everybody a chance to think and respond. MashaAllah. So I can see, Alhamdulillah, you're all responding and saying he. So you are doing translation yourself. You know, it's not traditional class I said where I'll tell you, you know, huwa means he. Okay, memorize it. No, I'm not going to do that. Huwa. He. MashaAllah, you're all telling me. Now look at my action. Hum. Hum. What do you think? Hum. Look at my hand. It's on that right side. They. MashaAllah. You are all great. You're picking up fast. Alhamdulillah. And I'm sure you're enjoying it also. You can also do these actions with me. Okay, if I bring it here and say anta, look at my finger. It's towards you, somebody in front of me. You. Yes. Yeah, no. I am actually pointing. So when I say anta, I am saying you. Yeah, mashallah. Excellent, brothers and sisters. Anta, you. Anta means you. Now, if I say ana and point this finger to me, ana, now
Me.
I. Excellent. Yeah, it is I. Ana. Right? Easy. Okay. Antum. Antum. You all. The meanings are you all. So, antum. And please, somebody said them. No, it is not them. For that, we will point here. They or them. This is antum because somebody who is right in front of me. You all. I'm talking about with someone. You all. Nahnu.
We.
We. MashaAllah. So excellent. You know, so we feel compelled to answer because we know it quickly. Nahnu, we. Nahnu, we. MashaAllah. Now, the newcomers, please let me know. How many words have you? Huwa, hum. Anta, ana. Antum, nahnu. How many Arabic words have you learned? Meanings of Arabic words? 6. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Okay. You know, I have something very interesting to share with you. Within these 2 minutes, you have actually learned 1,295 words of Quran. Imagine.
Wow.
1,295, almost 1,300 words of Quran. Because these words appear in Quran 1,295 times. And inshallah, now today, what should you do? Open the Quran. You know what I used to do? My children, all 4 of them, they're very young. They would sit together, you know, before the Isha prayer for their Quran. So I'll play with them. I tell them, okay, find out Huwa. Let's see who finds Huwa first. And they start looking for it in their Quran. Oh, Baba, I know this is Huwa. This is Huwa here. This is home. This is. I say, okay, now you know what does it mean? It means he. So by playing this, they remember it also and they enjoy it. And Alhamdulillah, I'm sure, inshallah, Allah will enable them to have a great relationship with the Book of Allah. So now, my sister has asked, what about she? Sister, I understand you need to know it, but inshallah, we'll tell you in the coming classes. So we will go slow, gradually. For today, this is the table. Let's revise everyone. Revise with me. Do the actions also. This is TPI. Huwa, he, hum, they. Wherever you are sitting, do the action, say it out with me, after me. Please don't unmute the mics. Anta, you, Ana, I, Antum, you all, Nahnu,
You all.
Nahnu, we.
Nahnu,
So
we.
you have to do this table at home. Do lots of practice of this table at home, inshallah. And tomorrow, if you join in the revision class, you will also get the chance to revise the table there. Now, mashallah, we have learned so many words. You know, when you unmute your mics, actually the problem is you forget to mute it. So then the problem is we have to mute it on permanent basis. So please be careful. So what an easy way to learn the words of Quran, alhamdulillah. Now let's learn a new word, man. Man means who. It's a question word, man. And please remember, it is not min. Min means, tell me in the chat box, what is min? Min means? Tell me in the chat box. From. This is man.
From.
Arabic, with the change of harakat, you know, the meaning changes. The sign, with the change of sign. So because of this fatha, it is man. Man means who. Man, who. A question word. Now, something interesting is going to happen now. You see, your brain will start making translation itself. You know the meanings of man. You already know the meanings of Muslim or Muslimun. Now, let's look at this conversation. Man huwa. I'm sure you know the meanings yourself. Do you? So how would you answer it in Arabic? Man huwa? Huwa Muslim. Man hum? Hum Muslimun. Okay, mashallah. Yeah, people are writing the translation here in the chat box. I know you know it. Mashallah, your brain can make translation yourself. So you must be happy about it. So whenever you feel happy, say Alhamdulillah. Now, let me take some of you online and do this conversation with you. Raise hand, please. Okay, so the first here I see is every time I'll try to give chance to new people, but Brother Abdurrahman, last time you lost it. Please unmute.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Brother, answer me. Man huwa?
Huwa Muslim.
Man hum?
Hum Muslimun.
Okay, now carefully answer me. What if I say man anta?
Ana Muslim.
Excellent, mashallah. Now,
Who are
brothers
you?
and sisters, alhamdulillah, you're great, brother. You've done a great job. Actually, this was difficult. And so I was thinking brother would say on man anta Muslim. No, but mashallah, he's an intelligent person. He said, when I asked man anta, because I'm talking to you, he said, ana Muslim. Okay. Now I'm going to ask all of you together. Man antum. All of you.
Nahnu Muslimun.
Mashallah. Nahnu Muslimun.
Muslimun.
And you will do this action. Nahnu Muslimun. Alhamdulillah, I am equally excited with you. Okay. So, you know, like in English, these days for SMS, we use short words. Rather than writing A-R-E, we write, are you coming? Are you with me? Only with you. In Arabic, there are also short words. You know, very interesting. So, wa is and, fa is thus, a is what. The three words. We will inshallah now practice it. Very easy, very interesting. Same table, same actions, and we will join them together. So Sister Ifra will also help us. Once I will revise it, then she will revise it, then we all together will revise it. Okay? So let's first join wa with the huwa. Okay? Wa huwa. And you know you understand the meaning yourself. Wa huwa and he. Wa hum and they. So we can make the entire table wa anta and you, wa ana and I, wa antum and you all, wa nahnu and we. So see, gradually now we are moving forward. We are making bigger sentences. Okay. So yes, Sister Ifra, your turn now.
Assalamualaikum everyone.
Wa alaikum
Uh,
assalam.
Wahua and he, wahum and they, wa anta and you, wa ana and I, wa antum and you all, wa nahnu and we.
MashaAllah, sister. Excellent. Sister Shabana Khan.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Wahua and he, wahum and they, wa anta and you, wa ana and I, wa antum and you all, wa nahnu and we.
Excellent, sister, mashallah. And I'm impressed to see your, what should I call it? Flow. Okay, now everybody will do, I will do the actions. You all will say the Arabic and translation. And by the way, you have to do the actions. Remember, whenever you are revising at home, also do the actions. These actions will help you to remember them well, right? So, okay.
Wahua
Wahum and they, wa anta and you, wa ana and I,
Brothers and sisters, one request, just request to all of you. Please follow my actions. If you will not follow my actions and say out, it will become a chaos. Okay? So you're requested, do it after me, right?
Wahua and he, wahum and they,
wa
anta
wa ana
Wa ana
and
wa antum
antum
and
you all,
nahnu
we.
MashaAllah. Did you do the actions also?
Yes.
MashaAllah. Excellent. Let's move forward. Now we are joining fa with hua, and we know the meanings. Fa hua, fa hum, fa anta, fa ana, fa antum, fa nahnu. So fa hua, that's he. Please mute, please mute. Okay. Fa hum, that's they. Fa anta, that's you. Fa ana, that's I. Fa antum, that's you all. Fa nahnu, that's we. So, Sister Tahira.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Fahuwa, thus he, thus or so is the same word?
Yeah, perfect. You can say any one of them.
Okay, fahuwa, so he, fahum, so they, fa anta, so you, fa ana, so I, fa antum, so you all, fa nahnu, so we.
Excellent, sister. Sister Halima Musa.
Fahuwa, so he, wahum, so they, fa anta, so you, fa ana,
Fa'antum. So you all. Fanahnu. So we. MashaAllah. Great going, sister. Alhamdulillah. So now having done that, by the way, I want you all to do lots of practice at home. There are lots of other actions and pointers which we are not going to do because these 6 appear in Quran most frequently. So we are starting with something which is more frequent. Please mute the mic. Okay. So let's now come to the last thing of the day before we end our lesson. And at the end of every lesson, we will have some very interesting learning tip for all of you. And these learning tips will help us improve our learning capacity. So the learning tip for today is that Allah has given us a brain which is powerful. So you have to use this brain to learn Quran. And this powerful brain, let me show you the power of this brain. This brain contains 100 billion cells. And the current researchers are even going further. 100 billion cells, this brain within my, the skull structure and yours also. And it's not just 100 billion cells. Each of these cells we have 20,000 dendrites, which are also called branches. And each cell is like a tree with up to 20,000 branches. Imagine this powerful brain Allah has given us. And you know what? Each of these branches, they meet and separate 500 times per second. Oh my God. Allah is great. Allah has given us such a powerful brain with too much capacity. So don't say you cannot learn. We will never say we cannot learn. Will you ever accept if somebody tells you are a dumb person? You will never. So why do you listen to Shaitan who says you cannot learn Quran? Whenever you have this feeling, say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, and continue learning. So brothers and sisters, Alhamdulillah, with this we end our class. And at the end of this lesson 1, we have learned 12 words which come in Quran 7,248 times. And inshallah, we'll keep on learning. So just a few things for you as reminder. Recite Quran every day from the memory, from the Musaf. We will be sending you these PDF files, recording. So listen to it, talk about this course with people, recite surahs, pray to Allah, Rabbi Zidni Ilma, have the vocabulary card printed with you in your pocket. And I pray, oh Allah, help us recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, memorize the Quran. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.